From foundation to finish,
We take care of everything.
Mass Home Contractors.
Enjoy this cut.
But and about you side about like businessman when it was born.
Um,
Was born.
Was the businessman born?
Businessman was born at a very young age, but it cooled down for a little bit, and it got more intense when I found out that I was gonna be a father. So that was
You
like
decided to open a business right
no,
when you
the
decided.
business was already open. So I had a partnership with my mother on a cleaning business that she already owned, and I wanted to help her grow. So I opened a business with her, um, and I started off like that. But I've always wanted to have the HVAC business. So when I started doing HVAC, I was 18 years old, just right off of high school. I would never have thought that I would end up in HVAC. But on the first day, I noticed there was a lot of money moving around on this business. So I was like, this
HVAC.
HVAC, yeah. Because the company that I worked for, they're very big. Like the guy was already like a multi-millionaire, all of that. His kid was, at the time, he was probably 22, 23 years old.
Specialty trade.
And he was driving a Range Rover Sport, So I was like, man, like this business has money. So I was like, I'm gonna focus on this. I'm gonna learn this, and then I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna open my business. So that's what I did. Um, it took 5 to 6 years for that to happen.
Worked 5 to 6 years for somebody else
Somebody else.
before you decided to open your own company.
No, it was already decided that I was gonna open,
Right
but
before you open it.
the
You need
time
to
didn't
learn.
come yet. I waited very
You
patiently.
see, guys, that's just to show you, like, don't you ever think that you can just walk into this field and start doing things. You gotta, things are slow, And I
Yeah,
know
you gotta be
and it's
patient.
tough because we always want to try new things every day, right? Like you want to install a new machine, maybe like there's a new system you like to install. We want to try new things every day, but humble people gotta be humble.
Yeah.
People want to go out there and be licensed to do sheet metal or be a GC like it's like nothing, and they never went to school, never did nothing. It's like, oh yeah, I used to work at McDonald's and I just I want to get into construction. I want to get my license. Like, bro, it's not like that. Like,
Yeah, you gotta put in work, man. Cause nothing comes easy. If it comes easy, it's gonna go easy. So
But when you start this time working for somebody,
mhm.
you start, but you're gonna open your business.
Yes,
But
100%. From the
during this
beginning.
time, how you
Was
manage
decided.
your feelings, because you wanna open your business, but you need to wait.
It was tough, man, because it's a lot of frustration, because you know your worth, you know what you're capable of, but you also know that you have to go through a process, and that's when you humble yourself, because sometimes you want to take a step longer than your leg, and that tends to bite you on the leg. So I had to be very patient. So I had to wait, but it came to a time that I put a date on my social security. Let's say it like that. I put a date. I will only work for people until this day, and then from this day, I'm not gonna work. So I had told my wife, I said I'm only gonna work for someone until the end of the year, and we already had the baby. I'm only gonna work for someone until the end of the year. I trust God. I know He's gonna provide to this family, and then jobs are gonna start coming in, and it worked perfectly. I was actually let go of the business, but that was just a push for me. You're ready to go. That's how I took it. I wasn't offended. I was already working on my business actually, but I was working for somebody else at the same time. So we had the baby. I was up at 5 in the morning, at work at 6 in the morning, and I leave work at 2 o'clock, and then from that I would go to my business and work in my business every day. So I would get home like 9, 8, 10 o'clock sometimes. Sometimes it'd be even later. It was very tough for my wife in the beginning because she was pregnant. She was home alone. So I thank my wife very much for being patient with me and understanding. And she believed in me. And now she's getting rewarded. And I'm getting rewarded. And I'm just happy that she was with me and she believed in me and she was my biggest motivation.
Thank you for watching this video.
Like and subscribe, and please comment below.
Thank you so much.